Live.
Good morning, Captain Greg.
Good morning, CJ Adams.
How are you
Morning,
today?
folks.
Good morning, guys.
Beautiful day. No sun. I mean, no snow. A lot of sun. Gorgeous. Gorgeous day. Look at that.
I think the weather might start to turn a little.
It's flat-ass calm out there. Look, it's beautiful. Look at it. Beautiful.
I think I see a porgy.
Yeah. Is that what that is?
It might be. Look, show how calm it is out there. Look at that. Beautiful. I think the weather's supposedly going to start to turn here, and
hopefully we get rid of this white crap.
Anyways, we're going to talk a little bait this morning. We're not going to spend a lot of time on it because it's pretty self-explanatory, but we see a wide variety of customers that bring their own stuff. And now, what do I mean by that? They bring their own bait. Now,
sandworms, bloodworms,
shrimp.
Shrimp is big.
Shrimp is big. Shrimp, I want to just say a couple things about it. Yeah, shrimp is great to eat, but if shrimp was the right bait in our area to use, we would supply you guys with buckets and buckets and buckets of shrimp.
Since it isn't the right area, bring your shrimp, but bring your cocktail sauce.
Exactly.
Go in the cabin, go in a deck house, sit down between drifts or whatever, and eat your shrimp. But please don't put it on the hook.
Not to mention when you put it in the bait cups, on just for example, at the end of the trip, the shrimp, it turns a lot faster because it's not salted, it's not like the bait we're using, and it spoils the clams faster. So defer yourself from getting the shrimp, the cheddar crab, the sandworms. I mean, don't get me wrong, you're welcome to bring it. But
I mean, they'll bite on sandworms. Don't get me wrong. They'll bite on bloodworms and everything. I mean, if they're biting really good, they'll bite on sliced tomatoes.
Of course.
But that's not the bait of choice. We use sea clams. We get sea clams from a variety of places. Sometimes we get them right from Maine, right from the diggers, the clammers, and it's good fresh bait. There's nothing quite like fresh clams. I don't care what anybody says. I mean, we get some locally here that are salted, lightly salted, and we keep them in the freezer. Of course, we're using such a quantity of bait that we have to keep it. We got a huge freezer here, 10,000-pound freezer. And we keep salted clams in there, ready to go.
I'll show you what he means by salted. Now these clams, obviously we're not fishing right now, but because they're salted, they stay as fresh as can be. It's still got the yellow belly in there. I mean, that looks like it just came out of the shell. And every one of our buckets.
Hold that up just so they know that show them what the tongue is. This is the tongue. That's the hard part. This is the guts.
Belly.
This is the belly. Don't let anybody kid you. I mean, the bellies, they love the bellies.
And
my God.
Every single clam looks identical because it's the freshest stuff. And when you get 50, 60 people on the boat using the freshest bait, using clams, and then you get the guy that drops down the shrimp, well, they're fine-tuned on what you're feeding them. So you're sure if they're biting their faces off, you're going to catch them. But when it's picky, you want to have the right stuff. Now,
it's like when we blackfish. And I used to use a lot of hermit crabs. And boy, when you get them blackfish, when you get them togs turned on to hermit crabs, and then if you run out and you try to catch them on green crabs, they really don't want them. It's tough. You've been giving them the candy, and they don't want anything else, So it's the same with this. I mean, we use the clams because it is the preferred bait of choice.
Now, we also have chum. Now, the difference, you can't put the chum on the hook, but we put it in the chum pot, which most boats, not a lot of boats do, but we go through a lot of chum, I'd say.
Well, we got number one. We should have brought our chum bucket up, but I mean, we got 3 of them. They're gigantic. They completely take a 4-gallon bucket of chum. So, I mean, when we anchor up on a pile of fish, and we throw the chum to it, it can be suicidal. That's all there's to it. And you get them fish excited. What happens in all them fish? I mean, many of you have probably seen bluefish when you're catching a bluefish, and there'll be 2 or 3 or 4 other bluefish following them up. Well, the reason they're following them up is because the fish that's hooked is throwing up, and the other fish are feeding on that. So you get a party boat. That's the advantage. Some people say, I don't like a party boat. It's too crowded. Well, there's an advantage to it. Because we got 40, 50, 60 hooks down there, double hooks with clams on them, and you get them things coming a little bit. You get them excited, and they just keep coming. That's all there is to it. I mean, we catch a lot of fish in a short period of time. Sometimes we catch too many. On the other hand, sometimes we struggle like hell, like everybody else.
Yeah.
But
that's fishing. Now,
that's fishing.
But
That's
we
why
give
they
it the
call it
best.
fishing.
We give ourselves the best chance at what we do. You know, so when we're putting down clam chum, now that's just ground up clams. It's all ground up clam bellies. When you put down the clam chum, then you start using the clams. Well, it goes hand in hand. Okay. If we put down the clam chum and start using squid or shrimp, it's not gonna work all that well because it's not the same stuff.
Now we do use squid.
Yes,
Speaking
I was
of
getting
squid,
to that. There is
getting
certain
to that?
times where
I
we
didn't want you to miss it.
no where we use squid, and I just want to show you an example.
I know
This is-
sometimes you miss it.
sometimes I miss the bite too. Now this is fresh squid that we have caught, packaged, still alive, so it's still got that beautiful
It's got
color.
the color to it.
Yeah, this is the local stuff. Now you get the stuff in the boxes, and who knows how long it's been sitting on the shelf for when it was packaged. Fresh is always better. There's no question about it, hands down. And on our fluke trips, we catch primarily a lot of our squid that we use. We do have to get some from the local shops, but fresh as can be. I know you get it off the draggers as well. We give ourselves the best advantage, and a lot of guys will come out in the spring, get their squid for the fluke trips as well. So we're using the freshest stuff, and we see guys come out with bacon and you name it, trying to catch these fluke, but you got to give them what they want to see. And in our area, it's fresh local squid. And we supply that every trip, every fluke trip. Now, sometimes the squid for the porgies, for instance, and the sea bass, it doesn't work all that well, and then sometimes in the fall it does. So you got to kind of weigh it out, but I would shy away from keeping that stuff in your freezer so long because it gets freezer burnt.
Some people bring that squid and it's been out in the sun and they've used it the last time and it's half baked and then they freeze it again and they bring it down the boat. It's absolutely disgusting. I mean, you know, you want fresh bait is like a nice fresh cheeseburger off the grill as opposed to one that's been sitting there from 5 o'clock this morning. Which one you're going to eat? You're going to eat this one here. The cheese is melted, everything, slab of onion on it, you know, ready to go. Same with this.
And
okay?
if they're real hungry,
leave the shrimp at home or bring the shrimp cocktail, one or the other.
Yeah, we try and show you guys and tell you guys everything the right way to do stuff. Now this is just our opinion, but you've been doing this for 57, almost 60 years.
Okay, let it go, let it go.
But you've seen what works best and what doesn't work. So shy away from that stuff. Use the bait that we supply. Obviously, you're welcome to bring your own stuff if you got fresh stuff as well. But that stuff that's been freezer burnt or refrozen time and time again, get rid of it.
Throw it to the gulls. Let them eat.
Yeah. Boat's down in Directors still. We're going to go down there tomorrow, take a ride down, see what's going on. But we're waiting to get hauled out, do a quick paint job, and should be coming home here relatively soon, I would think.
We got the paint from Pettit. I put my order into Pettit, and we got 10 gallons of Pettit bottom paint. And as soon as we get it hauled out and sanded, dried off, and painted, we're about ready to go. Put a new set of zincs on it, and
I don't know about you, but Paint and I, we attract to each other, and for some reason,
I never seen anybody get so much
holy
paint
hell!
out.
For some reason, I got more paint on me than the damn boat does, and I don't understand why. But
he doesn't get any barnacles or grass on him during the season, you know. But
I do not. But we'll be painting that thing shortly. Just wanted to go over a couple things as far as the bait goes, guys. Any questions, comments? Feel free to reach out, and we should be. Well, it's going to come quick. We should be fishing here. It's going to go like a snap of a finger next
should
couple
be
of
out
months.
today. I'd like to be in 50 fathom today and a couple of wrecks, getting some pollock and stuff.
And if we get the boat back, we might even incorporate some of that.
See what happens, you know. That's about it.
Give
From
us
the Black Hawk Dock.
Give us your tips, comments, and we'll see you guys next week. We'll probably see you at Director's Boatyard tomorrow, Bob, and we'll go from there.
Good enough.
Captain Greg DeBrule.
Great job, CJ Adams. We'll see you, folks. Have a great Friday.
Take care, guys.